What is up, comic fans? It's Tuesday. That means it's new DC Day. And man, it is a big day for DC Comics. Not just with the books, but some major news that's happened yesterday and today. I'm excited to discuss some of it, hang out with some of y'all in the chat, spend a little bit of time this afternoon just celebrating comic books. And of course, got a big giveaway for today, as always on Tuesdays. Don't go anywhere. Let's get into it. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let's go. First things first, big shout out to Big Time Collectibles. Be sure to check them out at bigtimecollectibles.com and follow them on their social media accounts to see the absolutely awesome stuff that they got going on the entire year. If you need anything cleaned or pressed, look no further than Justin's Comics on Instagram. You can find him in the link in the description of all my videos. Let him know you found him via the channel. Take advantage of special offers that he runs throughout the year as well. And a huge shout out to ABX Comics and Games, my local comic shop where I picked up all the books you'll see here today, as well as all the books every week that release. Fantastic shop. If you're new to the hobby, if you're old to the hobby, if you're into tabletop gaming, tabletop miniatures, card games, all that, they run all kinds of live games. It's really a blast. You got to check some of that out. You can find a Facebook group that's fantastic for that. Also linked below, as well as Pop's Attic on Instagram, where you see me opening stuff on in videos and stuff that I don't keep. All gets posted over there on Pop's Attic for cannot beat it prices. So if you're looking for some books, it's a great place to check out. Let's go ahead and say hey to the chat, man. There's some big news this week, some really big news this week. There's some stuff from yesterday that I'm excited to talk to people about. This is a DC stream after all. Hopefully we have some DC Comics enthusiasts in there, like Las Cruces, 1971. What is going on, homie? Las Cruces. Yes, keep going. You beat two of them, though. You normally has a woohoo, hooray, and everything, but you were close, Lisa. Don't give up. I thought I beat you today. That's awesome. Good morning, Lisa. Woohoo, there it is. Good morning. What is going on, Jeremy? So we had a couple early birds. Lisa and Jeremy both got in there early. Hello from Augusta to you, Jeremy. And there it is, the hello from New Mexico. What is going on, Space Case Cards? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Blue Hellion Comics is in the building. I heard through the grapevine that Blue Hellion will be joining in the antics for the funness that is Guess That Key. If y'all don't know, Sector 2815, my co-host with the mostest, I also participate in his channel for the DC Comics Deep Dive, as well as Guess That Key. His stuff is in the description as well. Blue Hellion Comics will be a guest on that coming soon. It's a really fun show. The new episode will be tomorrow night at 9 or 9:30. It's one of the two. It's 9 or 9:30. I always get it wrong. But Dan's coming up on a future episode here soon. The show's every other week. It's a fun game of like 20 questions pretty much with a live panel. Chat participates. Fun prizes every episode, all that. Everyone having a merry day. I am having a good one. Is that merry for May? Yes, it is. Brian LCS, what is going on, homie? For those that don't know, Brian was able to make it up here, down here, to hang out for Free Comic Book Day. It was a blast. What is going on, Pops? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Monkey. Coming up here. You want to say hey to some people in the chat while we go? Oh. Look, well, you can't have that on. I got to use this. Look, Pop's here. There's Pop. He's at home typing. He can see you. You can wave. You can't see your hand down there. There it is. Say hey, Pop. There it is. There's Scott. Ever notice that Mary has an upside down Star Trek symbol on her belt? Did not. Pop's throwing those custom emojis. You get access to those by joining the channel membership. Ooh, that was a good stretch, wasn't it? You can feel it in your bones when it sounds like that. That's some good ones. Raider Nation 87, what is happening? How are you doing today? Nope, need that arm. Steven with the C. Good afternoon to you, good sir. Hello. Gary Woods. Yeah, great weekend it was, man. It was a really good weekend. Me and the wife went out Friday and saw Chris D'Elia live downtown, and Saturday was Free Comic Book Day. Then Sunday went to the zoo, didn't we? It was fun. What was your favorite part?
The splash pad.
The splash pad was awesome, wasn't it? It was huge. It was a good time. We're going to have to go back soon just to go do that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And can we do that and then see all the animals? Can we do splash pad first and then see all the animals?
Yeah, that way we can stay over there for longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Collecting with Durs. What is going on, homie? Good to see you. Sending that much heart from work pimps and legends Fire, fire, ABX a bunch of times. You know what any of that means? Perfect. He said all that to say, hey. That's what he was saying. That's what he was saying. ABX is, there's Paul. There's Paul at the bookstore. He's watching. Said, hold on tight. The world may stop spinning. Catching the live show. Look, Paul's at work at the bookstore watching. You want to wave? There it is. There it is, Paul. That one was for you. Comics Corner, what is going on? Hello
Can
to
he
you.
hear you?
Yeah, he can hear you too. You can talk to him. He can't talk back, but he can type back and he can write while you're talking. Say something. Okay. What is going on, Comics Corner? House of L Comics is in the building.
Who's this on that book?
We'll show him in just a minute. We'll talk about it. Hey, guys, did you see the new JSA is now live, $22.50 per signature? Now add to the grading, I think. Ooh, that's interesting. We might need to talk about that today. Who knows? We'll definitely dive into that, Donovan. Most certainly on the agenda for today. I'm excited about that, man. We'll talk about it. Good afternoon, Mark and chat. Good afternoon to you too, C Bizzle. Hope you're doing good today. I'll get him next time. I believe in you. I'll believe in you. I'll tell you what. I'll shoot you a DM and let you know, like, hey, I'm about to post a stream. No, I'm not doing that. That's cheating. Las Crucius works hard at this, but we'll see who wins. We'll see who wins. Did everyone see Superman's new Nike ad? Oh my God, look at them shoes. We'll be talking about a lot of stuff today, at least those couple of things. Yeah, it's a good commercial for red rubber boots. I'm not going to lie. Better than those red rubber shoes that were gracing us on the internet, going viral a few months back. What is going on? Billy Powermax, the man, the myth, the legend. Billy and me hung out this past Free Comic Book Day too. It was a blast. Billy, you even made the thumbnail for tomorrow's video. If y'all are channel members out there, you can already see it. Me, the Viking, Billy, all hanging out for Free Comic Book Day, meeting Renee, who does Fiendish. It was, man, what a good time. It was just such a fantastic day. Phil Ailing is in the house. What is up? What is going on? The adventurous one, Joseph Michaels. Hello, Legionnaires. Busy with work, but catching the live. Fantastic. I'm glad you can make it. Faith and Misery's in the chat. Hello, everyone. Definitely hyped for this week. Yes, sir. It's a good one. It is a good one. We talking soup suit. We definitely will be touching on it. That's for sure. I got some things to say. I want to hear what you guys got to say. Yes, sir. ABX. Hail. Fantastic. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are all doing well today. I am doing good, Roscoe. And when I'm not doing as good, I take to my social media, to your account, and I watch you and Matt eating hot dogs, which that just, man, I smiled ear to ear when you posted that video. Those beautiful looking hot dogs and beautiful gentlemen. Just it looked fantastic. It looked like an awesome time. I wanted to be there. I wanted to be that hot dog. It just looked great. I cannot wait for Heroes Con to get to see you guys again. Speaking of that, Heroes Con. That'll be this June 14th through 16th. Myself, Rob's Fat Sacks of Comics, DJ Links will all be set up for Comics Curing Cancer. We'll have a booth there with some very, 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 very special stuff. If you follow Comics Curing Cancer on Instagram or myself, DJ Rob, you should be seeing, or we've been teasing some stuff that's coming. It's going to be a very special year. We're really excited about Comics Curing Cancer. The campaign's already doing fantastic. It's already open. It's already available to link. You can share it out with people. You can donate. You can do stuff. We're trying to work on stuff all year round, fun stuff here and there to try to raise money, because it is a year-long campaign, though. The big finale is the first week of October, where we host the stuff live on YouTube, and it's just wild, fun, crazy goodness. But how can we beat last year? And the only way to do it was to spread it out and do things here and there. Even ABX Comics and Games during Free Comic Book Day raffled off that CGC slab for the Valiants that had the custom Free Comic Book Day logo. It raised $555. Wow. It was what an undertaking. That was just amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, let me see if I can find where I was. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Got a Hey Monkey. I'll definitely let her know when she comes running back in here. If y'all watch this stream, you can guarantee she'll be running back in here. What is going on, Riley? Ryan, how are you doing today? Sorry. Ryan Riley. I thought Soup Suit was too similar to Man of Steel. I'd rather it been more classic, less details, but it's not bad. It looks fine. Also looks like Soup's bulked up a bit, which is great. Good stuff. Yeah, it is good stuff. She liked the monkeys. What's her favorite animal? Who knows? She likes them all. I don't know. Whatever's cute, she's into. They got this. We go to the zoo a lot. We members at the zoo up in Columbia, South Carolina, love it. And they always get like stuffed animals. They have fantastic stuffed animals. They're like $25 a pop. The gift shop, and this time they both left with the same little bird. We go and we feed the birds and everything, and we do all the little zoo excursion stuff they have there. And they just really like the birds this time. They've done them a bunch of the times, but tonight this time was the time. They just really sunk in. Dope Comics, what is up, homie? How are you doing? I can see you. I'll let her know. I'll let her know. Lorena, how are you today? Hello, everyone. First time here. Nice to meet you. Good to meet you as well. Come on in. Have a seat. Enjoy yourself. We're going to be talking some comics, some DC announcements from yesterday and today, and doing a giveaway here in just a little bit. Them were some super dogs for real. Like, it was beautiful. I saw the pickle relish on Roscoe's, and I'm like, this guy's trying to get after my heart. I rounded the C3 donation to 600. Wow. Wow, Paul, if you're capable, send me a picture of the screenshot or something. I'd love to share it and blast it off social media and show, and for one, to thank you publicly, because it definitely deserves to be publicly recognized. I know you don't care, but I care for the sake of the campaign, and also to hopefully show other shops that there's cool things like this that they can do in ways to support, participate, and help out comics curing cancer. So help me help you help me. That's how it should be said. Crisis Part 3 trailer just dropped. I'm not watching it yet. I'm glad you reminded me. I've been to Target twice now, and with their diminished size of their movie section, it has not shown up yet. And the same thing happened with War World. It came out while I was on vacation last July, and I was looking everywhere for it and never could find it in multiple different stores. I ended up buying the digital copy of it, and me and Finn watched it just straight up digitally. And it wasn't great, but it did get Finn excited because Jonah Hex was in it, and we ended up watching the live action Jonah Hex on repeat through vacation, which was fun. But then I see it in stores like 3 months later. I want to buy my physical copy that comes with the digital copy. I don't want to buy the digital one, then buy a physical one later, and just bought it twice. But after I watch it, I'll check out that trailer for 3. I really don't want to know how far number 2 goes yet. I heard number 2 wasn't the greatest, but it is the middle of a story. We'll see. Hashtag We're Legion, leaving this open for the watch. Like them eyes just staring at me. See them eyes down there? Them eyes staring. He's watching. My favorite animal is fried chicken and roast beef. I love some steaks. Yes, sir. Sorted through my 2,500 plus collection last night. I'm exhausted. Man, I'd have a sore back. And that's why you are the man, Paul. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is awesome. Flowers to ABX. That was amazing. So CGC Comics officially sponsored this year's free comic book day. We even got these cool little free comic book day stickers, these die cut stickers of their logo for the year. I got more tattoos restocked on those now that the event happened, and everyone who won some got some. And then these are actually really nice. These CGC sticker sheets, those are getting, I got some extra ones of those. I still left a bunch at the store, but I picked up 5 more of each just to have for adding to the giveaways for this show like I typically do. So whoever wins today will be getting those in there as well. What it do, Marky Mark? What is going on, my big sister? Lady Fantastic, how are you today? Oh, got a little lag there. How are you doing, Caroline? Hope you're doing good. I'm holding out for 3-part collection director's cut. Yeah. We're going to Snyder cut the Crisis. I hope not, man. I hope not. Oh, man. I'm just ready to be past the Tomorrowverse era. I do have a sore back and 2 boxes of fluff for flea market. Well, that's a win. I did that slab video series going through my graded comic collection, and I ended up pulling out 20 slabs out in the process of doing it. I'm like, how do I even own these? Where did these come from? Why do I have these? And I posted, I think, 11 of them up on Pop's Attic. I think 10 of them sold, and then I put up that Silver Surfer one over there that just came in. But I still have 10 I don't know what I'm going to do with. I just didn't want to put that many out at one time. But it's crazy how we accumulate, like fluff is a good word for it. And Paul, did you get the Marvel Unlimited cards with codes for free comic book day? Paul, if you're watching, did you get the Marvel Comics and Games, the Marvel Unlimited cards with codes for free comic day? I didn't know those came out. Every year, typically, there's like a hero click or something. I noticed that we didn't get one of those this year. He might not have ordered them. I don't know if they did one or not. I don't remember. I made the video on all this stuff so long ago that I don't remember what all came. We got those die-cast cars, though. Those were awesome. The free comic book day vans. I'm doing well, working remotely and checking in the YouTubes. Nice. Sounds like a fantastic day. Sounds like a fantastic day. So as always, let's start. I'll show you off what I'll be giving away today. And Lady Fantastic's here, so she'll like this. She's a fan. She's a fan. I saw this beautiful cover. I'm like, yo, that is one of them for sure. It's Frank Cho and Sabine Rich. Frank Cho, famous artist for doing the like Shane of the She-Devil and all kinds of other stuff. Frank Cho draws women very well. And he did this Poison Ivy cover right here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at like the stained glass background and all the little intricate designs around her name on the side. And of course, she's looking beautiful as ever. That's just freaking beautiful cover. We're up to 22 issues of Poison Ivy. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. But there's that. So Frank Cho going in there. And then, of course, we had two, not one, but two direct market covers by the legendary John Jang, one of which being Kneel Before Zod issue number 5, which if you know, you know. But if you don't know, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a companion cover to Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 17. John Jang did a variant for that one that had John and Clark both flying up in this exact same pose, shooting the eye lasers. Now, this one will marry up against that one, creating a connecting cover set. And that one came out like 2 years ago. Smart man. Fantastic idea. I haven't put them together yet, but I will do that at some point today for sure, and I'll post it up on Instagram. And for those that don't know, it is AAPI, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And for that, John got a direct market cover as well for Batman number 147, which is a very important issue with everything going on in DC Comics right now. And for the AAPI cover, he did Ghostmaker and Clown Hunter, which is another freaking dope cover. And Ghostmaker looks cool, but look at Clown Hunter. Even his bat has the batting rings wedged in it. Like, wicked cool cover. I love the perspective on it, the colors on it. Dude, that nailed it. Nailed it. So we got two Jang Gang books going in there, as well as the Poison Ivy. So one lucky winner will get those today. And I've got more stuff. Of course, I'll add to it once we draw the winner, including other books and cool stuff to go in there. So I'm excited for that one today. Excited for that one for sure. Dude, what is going on? Trev, the shipping guru, is in the building. Hello, hello. Hunter Iggy, how are you? Go check out our movie news. There is a theory just came out today. Where's the theory at? Where can we find said theory? Fill me in. Let me know. Let me know. I like movie theories. You must be protected at all costs. Talking about Frank, yeah, from the Liberty Meadow days. Yeah, this year Free Comic Book Day had a lot of boxes I like to grab. Dude, Free Comic Book Day was on fire this year. It was amazing. From the huge inventory of stuff, the brand new titles starting, books that weren't like little just sample books, but legit comics and stuff. Like, oh my God, Flash Gordon was so good. Jeremy Adams nailed it. I actually reviewed the ones that I read this past Sunday on the live stream at Weeks In. And tomorrow for the vlog that comes out every Wednesday, it's a lot of Free Comic Book Day footage in there from the store. Some good stuff. Flash by Night. What is going on, homie? How are you today? Got them Jang Gang emojis. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Ghostmaker is underused character. Yeah, dude. They flooded the Batman mythos with characters during that Tinian run. So we'll see if something becomes of them. I don't know. This year's Free Comic Day had a lot of books I liked. Yeah, there was some good stuff in there. Definitely some good stuff. Barbaric. Oh yeah, from Vault. That Barbaric number 1 from Vault is a free book that was just free. Vault has this fantastic program where they designate issue 1s to be free so that shops will get them out there, and hopefully people will read them and want to subscribe to the series or put it on their pool list. But I don't know how well it's working. I'm glad that they're trying it, testing it out. We'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens. I know Unnatural Order was the first one that they did like that. So let's start looking at some of the stuff on my pool list, and we'll start talking about some stuff. Like we'll mix it up. We'll do it as we go. We'll talk a book, talk a topic, talk a book, talk a topic. How about we do it that way? So first up, we have that Batman book that we're giving away, but I also have 2 more copies. One's going in my John Jang box collection. One's going in this Kingdom Come box here where I just stuff books for giveaways and everything. I like to have extra Jang books at all times, like so we can package them up and join in other streams or other celebrations. Like to have some cool John Jang giveaways, get his art out there. It's always been a mission of mine for years now since I found his stuff early on with the the Power Ranger new Draken book to share his awesomeness, and I continue to do so. It's important to support artists you like. It's very important. Had a fantastic time at ABX meeting the different artists and creators. Yeah, it was like a whole mini con. I love how they do that. Love how they do that. Kaya is so underrated. Kaya. I guess that's barbaric. Pool list? Sounds great for today. Yeah, it's hot down here too, bud. It is hot down here too. I'm here for the DC Day, not the Free Comic Book Day talk. We've covered that already when we ended the week. Thank you for keeping us honest, Michael Becker. So we're keeping moving right along. And here's the A cover for Batman issue 147. Same creative team that we're used to. We have Chip Zdarsky and Jorge Jimenez doing the writing and the art. Very important issue. Again, to let you know now, no spoilers in this show. You have time to pick these up and read them yourself. For full spoilers, that's like Mike's talking here at Week's End every Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Becker coming in with all his sunshine. Yeah. On a cloudy day. But this is very important. You can see on the cover, Amanda Waller's there. We have Damian. Looks like he's putting up his dukes against this the shadow of Failsafe. Very important, not just for the Dark Prisoner story, but everything happening right now with Superman books, Batman books, even in Teen Titans, Green Arrow. It's all going toward absolute power. Now, does that mean you have to read it for absolute power? No, you don't. It's one of those things like the more you read, the bigger the payoff. But because the continuity is connected, the continuity is tight since the DCU dawn of DC era, it's all just seeding everything. Context. This is why they're here. This is why she's capable of doing this because she already established it over there. And this is no different. You know, we got the Free Comic Book Day, Mike, where in the Absolute Power we saw Failsafe and Amanda Waller working together. That's crucial. If people didn't know that part, of course you've seen it on the promotional art, but that's supposed to be your villains. Queen Brainiac, Failsafe, and Amanda Waller taking on the DCU. We still have not seen Queen Brainiac, Failsafe, and Amanda Waller all together. We saw the construction of Queen Brainiac happening with that House of Brainiac 2.5 issue that just dropped last week. So that's important. That's where we're at with this stuff. Queen Brainiac's under construction in Brainiac ship. Failsafe's ruling Gotham. Batman tied up, just got free. Amanda Waller slowly maneuvering and moving and taking over everything from running all the prisons to seizing like Terrifitech and other places. She's just legally, systematically taking over everything quietly. It's all shifting. It's coming into play very, very well. I'm excited for it. T2 shirt mark close. Junkyard Joe. I just read the issue earlier this morning, hanging out at the shop. Obviously can't buy books before Street Day, but I was looking at Geiger #2 that releases tomorrow. It was good. It's no secret. It's already solicited, but Junkyard Joe will be returning in Geiger issue 3. And then Redcoat is hot on its heels. Redcoat will be next week. I'm excited for some Redcoat, guys. Excited. That's the one I'm most excited about. What is going on 23 Monks? Anybody else reading this Batman series? It's gotten good. Like I'm enjoying it a lot more now that Chip Zdarsky has had some time to build all of his story points, all of his plot points, all of his characters, and kind of bring them into this. He's done a really good job. My Free Comic Book Day was good, Gary. It would have been great, but circumstances with me. Ventriloquist? That's a rad shirt too. Thank you. We are Legion. Bum, 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 bum. Why is everyone throwing the hashtag in there early? I appreciate it. What if we change the hashtag today? What would it be? What is going on, Cliff on Comics? How are you today? All right, next book up. Then we got a top. Let's do a topic. Let's go and talk about it. People have mentioned it already, so we need some thoughts. Let's get some thoughts. The big thing yesterday, James Gunn gave us the official first, I guess we can call it full look at Superman. It's his whole body. But this is the image that was posted on James Gunn's Instagram profile, Threads, whatever, wherever. But we had the first official look at the suit in this image with David Corny Sweat. Why wouldn't you legally change your name as a child? What's your name? Sweaty Corn. Perfect. That's a great name. Fantastic image, if you ask me. It split the community. It split the audience, the general audience, the internet itself. It seems like people are taking sides on this one. This one's causing a little bit of raucous. Go ahead, drop me a comment. Let me know where you. Not a Tom King fan. Whoa, that came out of left field. Where'd that come from? I love me some Tom King. My God, I lost my voice yelling at this weekend's Billy Idol concert. That's a good reason to lose it. But yeah, it split people right down the middle. You have a bunch of people that are like, finish Henry Cavill's story, finish a story, Henry Cavill. And I get it, man. I'm a huge Snyder fan. I love the Snyder era stuff. I loved Henry Cavill, but we're not getting it. So like I love that stuff. I hold it in high regard, and I'm hopeful about what comes next. And this is what we're looking at. What comes next is this right here. This is the suit. The image also had some people debating and arguing on the internet about why she's just sitting there putting on his boot when the world's coming to an end behind him. Hell, for all you know, this he's moving at super speed. It's just a photo. I think they're just like, you got battle damage on the photo. If you look on the S in his right shoulder, you see where it's burnt. So we'll see where it goes from there. But the image itself, I thought was fine. Like him, like obviously looking tired, looking battle damage, putting his boot back on to go back out there and confront it, even though he's been beat up. We'll see. We'll see. I've been on Batman since '86. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. We do be Legion. We do be. Hot dogs, that'd be a good one. I've lost my way. I got that. Caught up with Detective Comics and Batman and Robin behind on Chip's run. Really like the Batman and Robin run. Reminds me of the 90s Detective Comics at times. Is that the one that Simone DeMayo's doing the art? Joshua Williamson one with him and Damian? I didn't keep reading that one. The S is dirty. Correct. He looks battle damaged. It looks like he's going back out. Superman, played by Terrence Howard. That'd be good. Combining the We Are Farmers commercial jingle with We Are Legion is not the earworm I needed, Mark, but you are welcome all the same. I'll wait for the movie to decide, as will I. But I'm not judging the movie. I'm just judging this image, judging the suit based off this image, and then obviously open to change and adapt, evolve my opinion, my thoughts as we get more. But where we stand today is what I'll give you for today. Beat Sweaty Balls. Yeah, that dude SNL, Alec Baldwin. That always reminds me of Schweppies. The world always gets back in jeopardy. I just want it to stay saved. I feel like the maid. I just cleaned up this mess. Can we keep it clean for 10 minutes? Mr. Incredible. To me, it's okay. I get some people don't like the detail or that detail, but if the suit is blue, red, and yellow, it's okay. And that takes us right to our next point that I'm pumped about. And House of L said it first, just happy for the red shorts. As you can see, this specific image you have up on the screen, I actually enhanced the brightness and stuff just to make it where you can see it a little bit clearer. But we have red trunks. We have red trunks. That's huge. That was one of those things that people have always debated and talked about as well, all the way back from the New 52 era of comic books where they took away the trunks that led us to like Man of Steel itself with Henry Cavill, where we had no trunks. He's like, give me red boots and I want to be blue all the way up to my ears. But I think both suits work. The trunks aren't a make it or break it for me. Tyler Hoechlin, the CW Superman suit looks good, no red trunks, but I want red trunks. I need red trunks. It adds the missing element. You have the red cape, you have the red boots, you need the trunks. It's not underwear, it's just suit design. It's like saying, why are those lines on his knees or his shoulders? It's just design. Just design. Billy says, I'm a huge Snyderverse fan, not really excited about this. Maybe they will change my mind. We will see. Absolutely. And that's the way to be, whether you're excited about this or not. Be open for them to prove themselves to you. Who knows? Who knows? We have plenty of examples in the past where something that didn't look like it should work out worked out in our favor as fans. He laces them up just like the rest of us. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't see any laces, bro. No, there's no laces. As long as the guy does Superman really good, I will be cool with him. Fantastic. People will complain no matter what they do. Fair enough, for sure. I think that there's plenty of valid criticisms out there. Criticism doesn't mean that people won't watch it, don't want to see it. They just, hey, I was first introduced to Superman during the New 52, or Henry Cavill was my introduction. I prefer no trunks. I don't like the trunks. They'll still see it and hope it can win them over as well. I mean, you just have to reverse it. A lot of people didn't like the Man of Steel suit. They didn't like the texture. They didn't like the all blue. But Henry Cavill won a lot of people over as soon as Warner Brothers fired him, because people sure didn't go out and support him when he was making movies. The S is very Earth 2 1980s. Now, that's something we can talk about, because the S is specifically pulled from numerous different eras. It's an amalgamation of numerous different things. This whole suit is. And if you take a look at this, here's a couple shots with some action figures. So the S is getting its style from the Kingdom Come design created by Alex Ross. Obviously, it doesn't have the black back to it. You have the yellow instead of the black, and it also has a yellow trim around it, just like the Superman from the earliest animated series, the Fleischer Brothers Studio. So there's numerous inspirations for the S itself in the movie one. Now you can look at that bottom action figure toy, and you can see some of the design and the lines and stuff in the suit that comes from more of like the New 52 era and everything. The Jim Lee redesign for Rebirth and stuff like that. So you have those designs in David Korn's sweaty dude suit. And then if you look at his collar as well, he doesn't have the big open shoulder neck collar thing on like classic Superman. He has a higher collar like you see in the New 52 and Ford until you get past the Rebirth era when we get our original Superman back. Well, our second original Superman, not the Golden Age. So you can see where this is definitely inspired from numerous different eras all coming into one, and I like that. I like that it is comic accurate in many, many different ways. This is not Christopher Reeve, guys. Like that, you can only do the best one time. I'm a Christopher Reeve guy through and through. He is number one. All anybody else can do is participate in second place. That's all you can do. And that's okay. That's okay for me. It's okay for you to have your number one. Just let him compete for second place, though. That's my thing. I'm seeing where this guy does. You know, we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. But I do like that obviously comic books were referenced. Obviously storylines were looked into. It wasn't just, hey, you know, it'd be fun. Put a line on the suit there. Do this there. Now, he doesn't look like he's too big. He doesn't look too bulked up from this picture. I think solely because of the way he's sitting. His arms are fully extended, so there's no flex, but you can still see bicep definition. You can see the suit based on the wrist is pretty thick, but you can see the suit kind of clumping up on his shoulders a little bit just from the position. So I think there's like when we get the next photo of him standing up or flying, it's going to be a whole nother reveal. I'm afraid that some of us with stronger opinions toward this might have to eat a little bit of crow. And if we do, that's okay. I hope that they blow us away. I mean, we should all want them to. What is going on? Neil collects. Don't you tell me how to overreact to a single image from an unfinished movie. Also, like he doesn't gaff because he's about to kill whatever it is. Yeah, man, they were trying to put out a cool image, you know what I mean? And the first thing I thought was like, what could that be in the background? Is that like a Lex Luthor laser shooting at the sky? And is it catching a beam coming down from space? Is it just Solaris floating down this giant orb shooting the ground? I don't know. But one thing that caught my eye more than anything was just looking at the cityscape, looking for the tone in the image, like the bright lights of the city and everything, because Metropolis is like the city of tomorrow. What angle would they take with this stylistically or visually? What will they pull from? Do they just want a modern day, regular, familiar looking city, something from like the Superman New Adventures animated series that looks more futuristic? Like Metropolis is a character unto itself, so I was kind of interested to see that. Can't tell if it's a blast shooting down or blast shooting up. Correct. Or two blasts colliding, because if you look at that green image above its head, there's a green piece. It looks like there's a green thin line coming from space. Also, keep in mind, we do have Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho, Hawkgirl, Green Lantern. Guy Gardner is confirmed for this movie. Could this be Guy Gardner up in the sky shooting down, trying to intercept this beam somehow or getting fired at? We don't know. No one's really brought up the Green Lantern thing. Trev, I have you running on my PC. Is you going to break your computer, leaving you while at work? Robin has you run also. That's awesome. Run away. That's for the whole image. I feel like he just got back from a mission. He's having to turn right back around. That's exactly how I felt from it. I think it's shooting down. Yeah, who knows? Wonder if it's the engineer. Yeah, I think the engineer's going to swerve and be a physical protagonist for Superman. I'm interested. You got to have the trunks. It doesn't matter how heroic you're being. If you split your pants, lifting a car safe with the baby, that's what folks are going to talk about. Got to have the backup. But the trunks are like a belt on the 1980s aerobic suit. The trunks are like a belt on a 1980s aerobics outfit. Love Superman. Can't wait to see this version of him. High hopes for this one. I do too. I've got high hopes for it for sure. I want to see the back of the cape. I want the yes. It will be the what would that be the first time since Chris that we get? Did they even put? Yeah, they had it on Chris's, didn't they? Pretty sure they did. Definitely need that yellow S on the cape for sure. What is going on, J-Med? Hope you're doing good today. What's up? What's up? Henry's S was very Earth 2-y. Yeah, I think Snyder pulled off a very original style, but I feel you with the more bulky in the center kind of thing. Cowboys S was definitely bulkier in the center, but I like that it had the man, dude. He had like the intricate weaving designs like down the middle of the S, and like when he did that scene talking about it's like a river flowing out. Loved it. It was good stuff. It was good stuff. See where we at. The collar is new 52 for sure. If Zero cares about this suit, I just hope he can live up to the Superman of before. There's a lot of them. Have we had a bad Superman? Have we ever had a bad Superman? Looks super boyish. Yeah, he said he wanted to do a younger one. I'm equally eager to see how they portray Clark Kent. Yeah, that's a very good point. You know, a lot of people had strong opinions about that. I think Tyler over on the CW is doing the best Clark Kent outside of Chris. You're not crazy about the new 52 influence as long as the movie is good. I'll be fine. Reeve will always be a legend. Yeah, Christopher Reeve is Superman. There it is. Lisa. Boom. Yeah, the best they can do is number 2. And that's fine. That's a win if they do. If they pull off that, you've exceeded all expectations. All expectations. I reportedly said I love the CW show for giving us more Clark than Superman. Yeah. CW show is on a whole nother level, man. Kirk Allen was the best Superman. He was Black Hawk also. That's the first one, the first live action Superman back in the 1940s. I think it looks dope. Love the question in the background. Talking about just the thing up in the air. I have nothing to complain about. The only constant is change for sure. A little bit dazzling in rhinestones, and it's Super Elvis rock variant. Yeah, that'd be cool. My first crush was Reeve as Superman. Nice. He is a handsome man. There's no denying that. I hope James Gunn wows me like he did with Guardians of the Galaxy 1. I was not ready. Yeah, I agree. I hope it is, man. I really do. I'm nervous for numerous elements, like just how many people are announced in it, and just I don't know. I just hope he goes quiet. I want the internet to go quiet with news and announcements about it. We have enough to last us till release day. Obviously, we need a teaser. I don't even want us to don't even give us a full trailer. Give us a teaser. Like, let us have to go find out. That's what they should make us do. Everything I hear this movie sucked. I finally watched it. Enjoys people's opinions are like a-holes. Everyone has one. Yeah, we'll see. I've seen a lot of people both ways. Feel like put Marcus, you'll get this. I feel like people real tribal about this one. They're either like Team Snyder or Team James Gunn. Like they're so mad. But where were all these people when Snyder was doing his thing? They weren't around. To Jellyfish SpongeBob cameo confirmed. Nice. That'd be cool. Christopher Reeve will always be number 1. Superman and Michael Keaton always be number 1. Batman. What's the name of the city in the battle? That'd be a great movie. What's the name of the city in the bottle? Yeah. Kandor. Yep. Kandor. Yep. There's a lot of them, but Kandor is the one from Krypton. It looks like Superman in the photo is getting into it's go time mode. Yeah. And they might have just had like a super fast shutter on that camera. He's super speed, you know what I'm saying? I just got back in here, but did I hear you say Guy Gardner's in the movie? Yes, Guy Gardner, 100% confirmed. Nathan Fillion is playing him. So that very well could be that. If you go back and look at that image on something where you can zoom in on YouTube even, but just pinch and zoom. But you can see that big purple beam or pink beam going up ball, and it looks like not even perfectly symmetrical, but a little bit angled up is a small green beam. Looks like it's coming from the clouds. Yep, it looks really cool. Can't wait for Lobo Soup's meetup. Yeah, that should be next week in comics even, you know what I'm saying? But one day in the movie, right? They got LexCorp somewhere here in the city. Hope parts of Atlanta get to be Metropolis. That'd be cool. Yeah, so Aggressively Relaxing is in the area where a lot of this is being filmed. So he's been getting to be teased. Oh, 2 packages. 2 packages coming up. I wonder if He will have the hair curl. Yes, spit curl confirmed. Spit curl is in the photo. You can see it sticking out right there. Spit curl. We got it. We got the spit curl. Boom. We are, Ryan. We sure are. Christopher Reeve is the reason why I really got into comic books back then. Nice. Nice. You will believe a man can fly. I remember talking about Robert Pattinson as Batman versus Bruce Wayne. Yeah, Pattinson, there was no Bruce Wayne in The Batman. It'll be interesting getting to see where they go with the next installment of the Batman. It was just Batman. He was in the cowl or out of the cowl, but no Bruce Wayne. He wasn't participating in life. He was a recluse, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, we'll see. Guy is in the movie, must see. He's the hero you love to hate, for sure. For sure. What is going on, Brother John's Comics? How are you doing? Brother John and Jim will be the guests this week on Guess That Key tomorrow night at 9 or 9:30, Sector 2815. His link is in the description. You can just click on it, take you right to his channel. You hit subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and don't miss the show. Maybe it's Green Lantern fighting Star Sapphire. The pink beam matches up. It's just way big, though, right? Lobo's going to show up at the end of this Superman movie, and we're all going to go wild. I was praying that this movie would have been tame, and it was just like a Last Sons kind of movie, like this weird space bounty hunter, Lobo, finding his way to Earth on the job, and you have the last Zarnian and the last Kryptonian, because Lobo is one of the few people that can go fisticuffs with Superman, and he's so cool. He's ridiculous. They're boom on the Space Hog and everything, and just he's so freaking cool. It's ridiculous. When I miss you at Heroes, I was hoping we could join that biker club together. Bro, do not count him out yet. We don't count him out till you get home on Sunday. Spit curl on the correct side, according to Jerry Ordway. That's endorsement enough for me. Fantastic. Yeah, it's right there on the right side slightly. Yeah, I did an episode on my show talking about slowing down and how James Gunn should take them extra heroes out for his first Superman movie. Just leave him the main character. Yeah, there's a lot in there. It's not a good thing. Just look at the MCU. Yeah, the MCU did fine for a long time. They kind of lost it along the way, though, man. I love to see more obscure characters get movies like Machine Man, for sure. Aaron Stack is amazing. Or Deathlock. He was cool in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show. Wasn't what he looked like in the comics, but well, it was something. The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show was really tough for a lot of it. Really good. And Multiple Man. You can actually find Multiple Man at Heroes Con this year. Aggressively Relaxing will be there. I am big sad as well, my friend. I will miss you. Big, strong arms around me. Don't count yourself out, John. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. So let's look at the next book here. Like I said, Kneel Before Zod. I got multiple copies of this bad boy. One's for the giveaway, the other for me. Where we last left Zod, he was making a new Kandor, one for himself, and he got into an argument with his son, banished him off the planet to go fend for himself and learn how to be the unconquerable Kryptonian leader that he's destined to be. And the son didn't take it so lightly, went out and told some space pirates and stuff about this planet, how you can take it over. It's ripe for the picking. And then his son kept on moving and went and met up with Sinestro's son. Now they're in Sinister Sons. But back on New Kandor, it gets invaded. Zod's wife, Ursa, dies in the invasion, and then he takes to space to take them out. In the process of doing it, giant explosion, presumed dead. This one picks up right when that one left off. This was a brutal book. This series was solicited as DC's most brutal book of the year. And it's piling up. Like I was like, yo, where's that brutality in the first one? But it's seriously piling up. And this one, where you're being introduced to the Legion of Zod, what that is, how it comes about. Read the book to find out. That was what solicited. They delivered that. This was another one of those ones. I'm like, man, should I drop it? I'm getting a lot of stuff right now. It's hard to keep up some weeks depending on how it all releases. After this issue, I'm not feeling that. I'm ready for the next issue. I want to see about this Legion of Zod. I want to see this. I'm ready to see this be what Superman deals with next in his titles. With the Brainiac stuff, the way it's playing out with Absolute Power and its release schedule, Zod is on issue 5 of a 12-issue series. This can all lead us to the next Superman story. Every couple of months, they like to do a little, not a big summer event, but something bigger than just a regular monthly issue. And this, I feel like, has the makings of that, like bring Zod and his Legion to some stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. I read Sinister Sons #1, not nearly as good as Super Sons. I think Super Sons was great because the Sons are fire and ice, and it's hilarious. Yeah, I don't even like Super Sons, man. I think there will be a lot of these characters in the background, not in the main story. Agreed. Yeah, I like Jonathan aged up. I think he's actually a peer of Damien that way. Like Damien was trained by his grandfather. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And another one that I did not read, it's the only one I haven't got a chance to read this week yet, was Suicide Squad Kill Arkham Asylum, issue number 4 of 5. It's the video game prequel. I didn't play the game, not going to play the game, but it was Suicide Squad. It's just fun. This one's supposed to be showcasing what's going on, the happenings of Captain Boomerang while the outbreak of Arkham Asylum is underway. And what's cool about these, look, there's a crisis. In the back cover, you get a digital code to unlock stuff in the games, like extra weapons or extra outfits for characters or extra characters. I don't know how that works, but if you play the game, if you're interested in freebies in your game, you can check these out and get the digital codes with them. But yeah, it's pretty cool so far. It's pretty wordy, but it's pretty violent too. It's definitely whatever maturity level the game is. I guess this is. I'm assuming the game is rated mature. I've seen some of the cutscenes and watched some of the stuff to get the story from the game, and it was pretty violent. Pretty violent. Miles live action movie must be getting made. I don't know. We got one more animated one that they keep pushing off. Dang, I want that. Brother John and Marcus seems to have. Yeah, they got it, don't they? Okay, I'm on for good now. Been having to hop on and off because of work. It's another Waller doing what Waller does best. Yeah, kind of like the world went to crap and the Justice League didn't show up to save them. So she just has this protocol where she just opens up Arkham Asylum, at least the interior of it, and last villain standings are the toughest ones. That's her team. Oh, just realized what showed up is a McFarlane figure and new stickers. Kyle, will you grab the boxes off the porch real fast? Off the front door porch. Got some new stickers in today. I think they're shiny. It's the first stickers I've had done with the current logo. I've got that current logo. I'll let you see those stickers. What's up, fellow nerds? All right, I got another book, and we got some more stuff to talk. This is another big one. This is a big one here. Jeff Johns at Fan Expo this past weekend revealed what we all already know, but he made it official. Past issue number 12 of the Justice Society, he is no longer writing it. Okay. We're not sure who's going to be writing it. We did see on Twitter where Jeremy Adams confirmed that it will not be him. Maybe that'll change. Maybe it won't change. I was really hoping and praying that it would be Jeremy Adams. He felt like a natural predecessor behind Jeff Johns, being that Jeremy Adams, Tim Sheridan, and Jeff Johns all worked together with their first project with that Flashpoint Paradox from about 2 years ago. But we all know this is happening. You know, Ghost Machine is the pride and joy of these creators that are working on it. They announced with Ghost Machine that everybody attached to it is going exclusive with Ghost Machine, but they have to finish out contracts that were already established before signing with Ghost Machine. So at issue 12 will be the final issue for Jeff Johns' run on the Justice Society of America. I just hope it'll get out sooner than later. I don't want to say it's been heavily delayed, but each issue has been slightly delayed. I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving the story. You can see where they're building toward a Legion of Superheroes that he was supposed to be working on as well before making this decision to switch to Ghost Machine and all that and to really invest over there. Especially with that last issue we got, they set up the Legion of Superheroes in it, and we haven't had a Legion of Superheroes something in a long time, but since that Brian Michael Bendis 12-issue series that was tying into John Kent stuff. What is going on, Roger? Hope you're doing good today. Hello. Now the Transformer Page Puncher coming in the day and the TMNT down until of Grayskull. Nice. But I'm excited to see who's going to be writing it. So Jeremy Adams was like my first hope and pray. Like I just want Jeremy Adams on everything. Like he's fantastic. Anything and everything. JSA, yeah, with every issue, had a like delay almost with every single issue. But Tim Sheridan, he wrote the Teen Titans under Future State, and it was good. No, that was Thompson. He wrote the Teen Titans in Infinite Frontier right after Future State, and it started really good, and it was an editorial nightmare. And people were like, oh, this Tim Sheridan guy's no good, blah, 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 blah. And it really did miss the boat in a lot of stuff. It delivered in some areas where the Red X story was solid, and Deathstroke sliding up in that story was pretty good. But Tim Sheridan has proven to everybody that he is an A-tier writer with his Alan Scott miniseries. Tim Sheridan knows how to respectfully pick up these Golden Age characters with an 80-year history and do them justice while creating new stories with them that have you wanting to turn every single page. You didn't get the one box?
This was the other box.
Oh, that was the other box?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the other one's coming from somewhere else. That's really cool. Is it? Is that for our summer hanger?
Yeah.
What's that
front
one?
door.
So we got
This
Kyle
side
got a
door.
new hanger. I guess the other one's coming from UPS or DHL. The new stickers are coming in. Good God. U.S.
like it?
Post Office sucks. We like it.
One picture on the front door. We do it this way because we got flamingo pillows.
Yeah, that looked good. Boom. Kyle, how when I showed you this on the shop app, how long was the delay for it when it hit Atlanta?
A month?
Sat in Atlanta for a month. Technically 3 weeks and some change. Box isn't destroyed. This is the first one I got from the McFarlane Digital. It comes with a digital code. If you collect the whole set, you can get a digital build-a-wave. Love you.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Ching, show me a code.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay, sounds good. Bro, that looks amazing. That looks amazing. Jeremy Adams is currently writing Green Lantern. But that was easy to open. Shout out to the post office for opening half of it for me. That means tomorrow getting back on some Green Lantern figures on my YouTube shorts. Yes. But Tim Sheridan really shined with that Alan Scott series. 80 years of history, didn't crap on none of it, added so much context and depth to this character and introducing new concepts that Jeff Johns really was the one to usher in with this new Golden Age era character stuff. So I want Jeremy Adams or Tim Sheridan. There's no reason to look anywhere else. There's literally none. So it should be Tim Sheridan if it's not going to be Jeremy Adams. People should take to your social medias and post cryouts for Tim Sheridan to write JSA. Hey, welcome back.
Will you put that in the Easter stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye, nuts.
He's just staring at you. Yeah, I think he's the guy for the job. Anybody else reading the Alan Scott Green Lantern out there? Anybody else? I love the late 90s run of JSA. Epic. Don't like what they did to Alan Scott. Oh, man, I feel you. I feel you. My thing is did they do it well? Or did it get mailed in? Was it just... with the new 52 stuff, I get it. They were relaunching, redesigning, reimagining an entire universe from scratch. So it's almost like your new characters. They're all brand new characters in that aspect. Tim Sheridan is actually the first writer to tackle Alan Scott since they switched him over to be a gay character to kind of fit in with more of like modern day stuff, to have a little bit of representation. And I'm not one of those people that I'm like split in the middle. Like representation matters only when it's quality. If you lean into the representation matters and don't put out quality, you didn't represent anybody properly at all. You did him a disservice. He did Alan Scott justice. He's the first person to touch Alan Scott since the main universe Alan Scott had a story, because it was only the new 52 Alan Scott. There was a gay Alan Scott, and it was a fantastic story. The Earth 2 stuff was awesome. So Tim Sheridan did the damn thing and paid justice to that character, and it's just such a good story. I just kept John's run on Flash. Nice. Yeah, Jeff Johns is next level. Nice hanger. Thank you. She likes it. Really nice Green Lantern. Yeah, nice hanger. Really nice Green Lantern. Yeah, how to get it. I collect the Green Lantern figures that McFarlane puts out, as well as the movie stuff. I don't want to write it. I want to read it. That's a lot of work. I might be the only other Alan Scott left around here. Brother John is reading. I know. I don't know if he's in here, though. Now that you got the Green Lantern mark, you have to say the Green Lantern Earth and Brightest and Dark Side of Evil Shell Scamper Side of Those East Wars might be where my power Green Lanterns like. Just Society World War II, I loved as a kid. W2. Justice Society W2. I loved it. What is the W2? It made me think of Justice Society World War II movie that came out, which was awesome. Jeremy Adams wrote that animated film. Quietly, representation matters. Makes sense. Yeah. When you just put it out there. What's the topic of your story? Representation. No, I mean like the characters. Representation. That doesn't work. There's no story to remember. If you're not remembering the story and cool stuff the characters did, you missed the mark. And with Alan Scott's story, it's tough. It's really tough. Oh, the W-2 in your tax form. Yeah, they'll fill it out all right. He touched Alan Scott. We need an adult over here. Alan Scott is an adult. He'll be fine, good sir. All right, let's look at this next one on the list. Let's look at this next thing on the list. Lastly, they made this announcement. CGC is owned by an investment company now. It happened roughly about a year and a half ago. Everyone was wondering if it's going to be the best thing that happened to CGC or the worst. It looks like it's somewhere in the middle, but leaning toward pretty good. They have money now to invest in their company and try things and do things. And they decided to get into the signature authentication realm. Beforehand, the only way to get a yellow label with CGC is if a CGC employee was there to be an official witness and watch the signature happen and immediately seal the book and send it off for grading. Other companies like CBCS and PGX were able to send your books already signed. They can look at the signature, do whatever they do to authenticate if it's real or not. And they use different systems for that. Real people look at it. They have like scanners and stuff and AI systems and all that. Authenticating signatures is something that's existed as long as signatures existed. Look at Pawn Stars and other shows where people bring in stuff all the time and they have to bring in an expert to analyze the signature and see if it's real or not. That does leave a margin of error. Stuff can get by the best of them out there, and that's been proven before. But needless to say, it's part of this hobby. Signatures, celebrities, it's part of the hobby. An authentication process needs to exist, in my opinion. And there's this company called JSA Authentics, which CGC, I don't know if it's under the same ownership that owns CGC or what, but the CGC JSA label is given to autographed collectibles that have been signed by someone of significance to the collectible. And the autograph has been authenticated by JSA's expert using the world's largest autograph, exemplar database and state-of-the-art technology. So it says it's important. What did it say? That it's someone of significance to the collectible. So I'm wondering if Tom, Dick, or Harry can sign whatever they want and send it in, or if it has to be relative. I don't know. That might have just been some weird wording, but this is what the label actually looks like. So at the top of the label, at the very top of this, where you see in tiny, tiny words, Amazing Spider-Man #1, that'll actually fold down and be on top of the comic. But where that black horizontal line starts across the top, that's what it'll look like. That right there, the top will be black with CGC X JSA Authentic. So you will know right off rip, if you see that black line, it is not a witness signature. It is an authenticated signature. Similar things are done with CGC. It just says on it, and these will still say, and I think it does right there. It says authenticated autograph right under the words Marvel Comics 622 on there. And that's how it's typically done at CBCS. It'll say witnessed on and have the date, or authenticated on and have the date. So I like that they're setting these completely separate by putting that black bar across it. That's pretty cool. That way it's very, very easy to look at and know right away without having to read anything. There's just, your eyes just immediately go straight to it. You can see it from across the room. If it's on a shelf at a convention, if it's anywhere, it just makes it super easy. Get this typed in here. We are Legion. Boom. But yeah, what's everyone else thinking about the CGC stuff? I know people, that's another one, people get real tribal over CGC. Real tribal. We are hot dog. Gets jobs, yeah. Nice. Here's my We Are Legion. Nice. I've been saying for years, whenever a bad movie came out, I'm embarrassed to be straight after watching this. Exactly. Black and yellow. I kind of love that. So does Wiz Khalifa. Long time coming. It really is. It really is. Watch people still say that's not valuable unless it's witnessed. Well, there's different. The thing is, people who care about witness signatures still have the witness signatures, but this opens up the possibility for more. I don't think this takes away from anything. It just adds to. There's nothing being lost with this, only being added to. JSA is the premier sports authentication. Is it though? What about Beckett? What do you like? CBCS should have just been called Beckett, shouldn't they? Like Beckett comic grading instead of BCG, because Beckett is a name in the industry already. I'd never heard of Beckett before CBCS. I also never heard of JSA outside of VJSA. Never heard of the signature authentication JSA until CGC had acquired this whole thing. What is going on, Wayne? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Doing real good. Alonzo Ramirez, what's going on? Didn't one of the Pawn Star signature authenticators get sued for faking authentication or something? Probably. That's that margin of error I was referring to. You always have bad actors. You always have the human element and everything. I think a multi validation should be required. You should have an expert look at it. You should have their advanced technologies look at it, which is scanners that runs it through a database and everything. Because all you can do is, like with every signature, is, you can scan it and put it into a database and compile it and do the best you can. Beckett is 2. There we go. There it is. Beckett is 2. I think it looks better than the CBCS red label. Yeah, that's a thing of the past right there. They haven't done red labels in years. I grew up knowing Beckett because of sports cards. Yeah, a lot of people do. What is going on, Tom? Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I've got some stuff waiting. I always have stuff right behind me that's signed that I've gotten done at cons and stuff that I didn't want to send to CBCS as much as I wanted slab and stuff. I just didn't want it in CBCS. I like the durability of their slab. That's it. I love their new labels though. I love them. I still haven't gotten a book in one of them yet. I need to get one just to have. I have about every other. I have the old CBCS labels. I have the new ones. I have the old CGC ones. The new ones. I've got a PGX Jim Lee signed Superman book. I like to have some of all of them. I'm not like crazy about one company. I do prefer CGC just because I think they're the best looking ones. And they're like, it's not as durable. Well, I don't throw my books downstairs. You know what I mean? CBCS, you run over the bus. Well, I'm not going to run mine over with a golf cart even. They should be just fine sitting still. You know what I mean? I've had this Suicide Squad book sitting up here. Yeah, I just checked. It hasn't cracked yet. Yeah, sure hasn't. Neither is G.I. Joe or anything. The comic skin slab it yourself ones I made. Look at that. Still in one piece. It's crazy how that happens when you don't slam them on the ground or hit them with a car. They seem to stay in one piece. Now, I will say the CGC magazine slabs, like those weren't good for even sitting still. Like they had issues, but they've corrected that since. I'm good since I like all my books not slabbed. Well, there you go. There you go. I exclusively use Aggressively Relaxing's grading service. The website is extremely grading at getting your books graded. What a funny heist to pull. Painstakingly recreate Stan Lee's signature. It's that guy in South America that normally does forgeries and masterpieces. At least for now, it's a matter of classic JSA versus Beckett for authentication. Yeah, I mean, that's just another thing that, I got to tell you, man, CBCS just really, really missed the boat. They, like 2 years ago, CGC was backed up. Like it took 18 to 24 months to get a book back, and everyone started using CBCS. They're like, this is awesome. We're getting business. We're going to move locations and lose tons of books, and everything run behind it was absolutely bananas. It was absolutely bananas. But we're over an hour at this point. Make sure y'all start dropping that hashtag in the comment section. You know what to do. You know what it is. We're not changing it. And while y'all do that, I'll look at this last book. This week's issue of Shazam, Jeepers Creepers, number 11. This is not Mark Waid and Dan Mora anymore. Dan Mora is still doing the cover art. Let me see who's writing this. It is Josie Campbell. It's not written poorly. It's just I don't care. I really don't care. Doesn't feel like a Captain Marvel book. It doesn't feel like, I don't know, it feels like it's for kids. It should be marketed for kids, like brand it differently. It's just, there's nothing about this that feels like it lends to the tone, the style, what's happening with the DCU, Dawn of DC era. It's just too campy. It's too corny. We're not doing anything in it. It's not bad, but I'm so invested right now in the bigger workings of what's happening right now, especially with Absolute Power coming, with the best worked out event that we've had in years. And then you have Captain Marvel over here just playing goofy games, distracting bats while home inspectors checking the house. It's too goofy. The dinosaur auditors that they played out for too long, they're not letting this character do anything. You just gave him his agency back. You just gave him the wisdom of Solomon. You just gave him his name, for God's sakes. Like Mark Waid did everything you needed to do to correct this character, and you're still leaning into we got to make sure that every kid in this house is a major part of the story. No, you don't. No, you don't. Move away from that now. Move away from it. They're there. That's like Alfred doesn't need to be in every part of every story. Lois doesn't need to be in every part of every story. They're there. That's his family. That's his home, but they don't have to be a part of everything that's happening. Why is he still on the property? Go out and do something. Ugh. So I am dropping another DC book. Bye-bye, Shazam, aka Captain. Yeah, it's not doing it. Not doing it. I don't want to drop it. I want to continue to read it. I want it to be more enjoyable than it is, if that makes sense. It has to make sense. Let me see if I can pull this up. Hopefully it's on this website. See. Especially with this coming, it had me like real pumped. I was like, dude, I'm freaking hyped. Hyped. Yeah, did McFarlane not even post it on his webpage? Dude, that's rough if he didn't. Wow, I don't even see it on his landing page. Let me check this other one. Let's see. And Pursuit of Toys. Let's see. Bro, I can't even find it now. That's crazy. It's on my Instagram. I know I posted it up some time ago. All excited about it. We were getting a Shazam Fury of the Gods 2-pack from McFarlane Toys. This was, they like quietly released this. I don't know why it's coming out so late. Yeah, I found it. There we go. Let me see if I make that bigger. So yeah, we have this even coming up. Battle Damage Captain Marvel with the staff. With the staff and Mr. Mind, but it comes with Captain Marvel Jr. I'm like, dude, I'm pumped. It's an Amazon exclusive. I haven't ordered it yet because of that. But when I posted that, it was just a leak that it was coming. But it's officially on sale now. Officially on sale now. But I definitely want to get that. Definitely want to get that for that Captain Marvel Jr. But the books just ain't doing it. Ain't doing it. All right, let's see. I'm going to show off what we're giving away. What you can win. What I got from ABX Comics and Games today. Again, 2 John Jang variants. We have the Kneel Before Zod issue number 5, which is a companion to Son of Kal-El number 17. So if you have that one, put them beside each other, take a picture, post it, tag some folks. Wicked cool cover. And yeah, once you read it, you'll be able to know what that is. It looks like a head exploding. This beautiful Frank Cho Poison Ivy. Absolutely gorgeous. Then we have Batman number 147 in celebration of Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. John Jang did Ghostmaker and Clown Hunter on the cover there. Another freaking awesome cover right there. And of course, I showed y'all we've got the free comic book day t-shirt logo. Every year they have a different piece of art, and that was the art for this year. The tattoo pack, the CGC sticker pack. They are not sponsoring anything on this video or this channel. They're more than welcome to. Feel free to reach out to me. It requires payment. Grabbed an Absolute Power Edition in case you did not read it. In case you did not get one, you can get one here today. My shop has these really cool Ultraman advertising mini posters. Ultraman's super dope. I know it's not DC, but it's going in there. On the back, it has some really wicked figures. I had to sit on my hands when I saw those things. Like, man, I really, really want those. But all that's going. And then, of course, we got even more stuff. We got the Comics Curing Cancer sticker that's going in there. We'll draw one of the Injustice cards, and then we'll get one of, you know what? We're not going to draw one of the Injustice cards. I'm going to pick it now. We're going to do the General Zod Injustice card to go with the General Zod comic. And then we'll draw the 3 of those, the bookmarks, and of course, we get an ABX sticker to go in there. Good stuff. Good stuff. You have just a big prize pack, all kinds of cool stuff. All kinds of goodies. I appreciate everybody that comes hang out and watches every Tuesday and any of the streams. Be sure to check out the channel membership down below as well. There's working on piecing together a big one for the month of May and June. It will include a New Mutants 98 first appearance of Deadpool, as well as original art by Deadpool artist that came to Augusta a few months back, and I had him do a Deadpool piece that I'd have for when that movie came out. So I'm going to combine those 2 months, and they'll give it away the first week in July. That way you win it the same month that the movie comes out. Need one of those C3 stickers? Well, this is your chance to win. You can win one today. What is this giveaway? Epic. It's every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. All right. Let me see how many people I got entered in here. Try to give everyone time. We got 35 people entered, 39 people watching. We give it a few more seconds. Everyone out there, drop the hashtag one more time. It's 39 watching. You don't know if it was your entry that StreamYard did not pick up. So everyone drop it in there. I'll give it one more minute. One more minute. And if you're sure that it has yours, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Definitely helps with something. I'm still not sure what yet, but I've been told it helps with something. And people should be hitting the thumbs up. There they go. Hit it. Hit it. Hashtag we are Legion. Bum, 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 bum. See if there's any other stickers and stuff over here. I got so many stickers and stuff and things. So many stickers and stuff and things. Boom, 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 boom. Mark, what do you think of Red Bank books? Is it probably going to be a big thing? What is Red? Oh, Red Band books. So I picked up that Marvel Blood Hunt one. It was a cool gimmick. It was a super cool gimmick. I got it right here. I think it was a great gimmick. I love gimmicks, foil covers, die cut covers. Like, I love gimmicks. I think Marvel did the dang thing with that Red Band version. I know they're going to be doing it for the main body of Blood Hunt, but I don't know. You know, DC already does mature stuff with the Black Label titles. Marvel could stand to do it, in my opinion. I think it was a great gimmick. I picked it up. Then I haven't even opened it and read it. I'm like, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Then I got home. I'm like, no, I won't. No, I won't. I got too much I'm trying to keep up with it as is. I'll just live vicariously through my buddies and just ask them how it's going. I heard a lot of good things about it. Paul, Sector 2815, he's reading it. So luckily I'll be able to just hear about it. Every week when one drops, it'll be reviewed on this channel. Paul will hit you with the synopsis and what he thinks. So be sure to subscribe, tune in every Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. for Out Weeks In. Get Fury, way worse. LOL. Dude, Get Fury was amazing. I loved it. Garth Ennis, Get Fury. It's 1970s. Nick Fury's kidnapped in Vietnam, and they send Frank Castle to assassinate him because they cannot have him tortured, giving up intel. Frank said, why don't I go get him out? So we'll see how it plays out. Obviously, he's not going to get got, but, dude, it was brutal. Like, dude, it was so brutal. And I don't think it got excessive either. That was the thing. I don't think they were being edgy with it. They're just showing you the reality of those situations. Red Band sold out main title over 2-1. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, it should, right? You get more pages. Like, hey, do you want this edited version? No. That's why I didn't watch Rebel Moon Part 2. I don't want the edited version. I want to see the entire movie. I just read it today. Fire. Awesome. Awesome. All right, let's spin this bad boy. Let's see who wins. Again, this is free shipping in the United States. If you're a channel member, I have a ship free worldwide. If you live outside of the U.S., the U.S. does include Alaska and Hawaii, hashtag America. If you live outside of the U.S. and you still want to get this prize pack, I can give you a shipping credit if you want to pay the difference, or you can prize tag somebody in the chat. Completely up to you. Also, Werewolf by Night Red Band coming. Nice. Very cool. I know that's heavily tied to this stuff too, right? All right, let's spin it. Good luck to everybody in the chat. This week's new DC Day winner, and then we'll draw for the cards. Going to be Blue Hellion Comics, Dan the Man. Heck yeah. Congrats to you, good sir. Dan, name a DC character you like. Name a DC character you like. So I got a stack of bookmarks over here. Stack of them. There's a good chance because I got a fresh stack in here recently. Only a couple have been pulled out of them so far. Name a DC character you like. Let's see. Is he still here? Is he still here? While he does that, I'm going to go ahead and pull these 3 cards. All right, let's see what 3 DC Cosmic cards you get. That's 1. That's a good one. That's 2. Oh, another good one. I'll pull from the bottom, and 3. I'm good with any character you send me. Man, tell me a character. Name a character, Dan. All right, for the Cosmic cards, you got 2 of the Great Battles, but first Great Battle, the Great Darkness Saga. That was revisited and brought back in Dark Crisis. That's a good one right there. The Great Darkness first appeared in Swamp Thing Anniversary 50th issue. And then for Earth's Mightiest Heroes, you got Geoforce. Super cool. And he's going to pull the only Batman character card in there, I think. Yeah, good call. Got that Batman bookmark. And then we have Cosmic Odyssey, another cool one featuring and showcasing a lot of great characters, including my man Etrigan. Very awesome. I have about 8 sets of 92 to 94 Marvel Masterpiece if you ever run out of DC cards. Yeah, I got plenty of DC cards, my man. I got a whole nother box when this one's done. I have the 96, what were those? Skybox Masters that are all painted cover cards. You know, look at some of these. Because I bought some cards just to have fun opening. Like, look at that Dead Man, Livewire. Yeah, he just died, didn't he? Wonder Woman. Like, these things are gorgeous. Look at Steel. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All painted. Look at that Dr. Fate. What? Yeah. So those will be up next. I guess I ought to go ahead and take some of these and like seed them in there. Seed them in there. Yeah, those are coming to you, Dan, the man. So yeah, big old stack of stuff. So you got the Absolute Power, you got the poster, the Batman Jane cover, the Frank Cho Poison Ivy, the Zod Jane cover, the 3 Cosmic cards, Dawn of DC bookmark, the General Zod Injustice card, the ABX sticker, the Comics Curing Cancer sticker, the CGC stuff, the tattoos, and the sticker. So big stack of goodies coming your way, Dan. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. I definitely appreciate it if you subscribe if you haven't already. And check out that channel membership. You get early access to videos. You get access to all those emojis that you see people posting in the chat, the Superman symbol, the ABX stuff, the Jane Gang. All of that are emojis that I uploaded that are unique just for channel members. You also get at the Legion tier, you also get access to that monthly Legion loot entry, which is going to be mega one for the summer. We're going to do the next 2 months, combine them together for a mega giveaway. So appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. Hope you all have the rest of your day is fantastic. And until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.